Today, we're gonna be making this SE bike go 60 miles per hour. And the way we do that is with this kit. This right here is a 100cc two-stroke engine. And it comes in a full kit with absolutely everything you need to motorize any bicycle. But this kit specifically is a little bit special because it comes with a fully upgraded engine. It comes with a performance carb, a performance reed, a performance high compression piston, and a performance clutch. So the normal engine looks like this. As you can see, has a much different intake and has a stock piston. But this kit, coming with everything that kit came except for the upgraded engine, is about $100 off Amazon. But that engine is a little bit more pricey and is about $300. So without further ado, let's get installing everything onto the bike. It should be super easy since it is bolt-on. I'm so excited. This thing is gonna be absolutely nuts. If you guys haven't already, subscribe, like, comment. It really helps us as we are just getting back on YouTube, posting once a week. We've always been a pretty small YouTube channel, but it helps so much with the algorithm. If you guys comment and like this video, it helps so much. I appreciate every one of you. Let's get installing the engine onto this bike. This is about to be insane. So first, let's bolt on the engine. Goes on right here. Nice. Lock washers. That was very easy. The whole point of this build is that really anyone could do this because everything is really easy, and this frame has actually never been done before, so that's why it's at a slight angle. But if you get a normal bicycle, it literally will just bolt on and give you zero problems. But that was super easy to bolt on the engine. Let's start working on the gas tank, exhaust, throttle lines, and then the sprocket. Let's now install the gas tank. Goes on like this. These brackets go here. That is the gas tank on. This thing already looks so cool. Let's then put on the exhaust. Bomb. So this is what I got going on with the throttle. So this is what the throttle looks like. Pretty easy, just route it through there, then it twists like this. So the throttle and the kill switch is together. Then you put this part on top, and then we'll slide it on. I'm gonna put some grease on here so it keeps the throttle smooth. Okay, then we just gotta tighten this up. All right, so now we're gonna connect the throttle cable to the carb. Okay, so this goes, okay, first it goes this, then it goes through here, and the spring, Okay, so we got the throttle connected. Look how snappy she is. Let's finish everything else because I really want to rip this thing. Okay, so basically the way the sprocket goes on is you literally just slip it on here and you put things behind the spoke and it like sandwiches it together. So let's put it on. Just need some front brakes.
No suppressor?
Nope. Suppressor. Oh, I need my two-stroke to be quiet.
Mucho Bad Bunny.
Yeah, I know you like Mucho Bad Bunny. Okay, so the problem we're running into is basically this is supposed to sit further back, but it has a spacer in between to make sure that the chain doesn't rub on the spokes, but then it's kind of getting crooked. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get it perfectly centered, but let's see if we can do it. Oh, I got it pretty good, bro. Now that is much better. As you guys can see, around this ring, it's almost perfect. Let's slap it on, get the chain on. This thing's gonna rip soon. Okay, a little thing I forgot to record is actually how this sprocket is mounted on. So you have these two spacers here. You got one on the other side of the spoke and one on the inside, and that's what holds it in. And then you have these metal plates on the outside, obviously for the bolts to go through, and then clamp it on, otherwise it would just go through. So yeah, that is how it's put on. I didn't show it for some reason. I think I just forgot to record it, but there you guys are. If you're doing a kit yourself, this is how it's supposed to be. But yeah, it's pretty easy to install, as you guys can see there. It sandwiches the spokes, and that's how it gets bolted in. Then you have pretty much like 10 bolts that you have to put in. But yeah. Okay, so this is where we've gotten so far. We got the clutch hooked up. That's basically the clutch. You pull it, you just put it through there. That's the clutch. Then I also put in this little fuel off and off switch, which comes with the kit. Now the last part is to put the chain on, put some fuel in this thing, and see if it rips. This is about to be the ultimate death trap. So to take the chain off, we have to take this cover off right here. So what I'm doing, take this cleft part off. Okay, so the last piece, let's connect this onto here. All right, we finally got it. The last piece to the chain puzzle. I mean, we still have to put the chain tightener on, but this, the hard part is over. Let's put our little master link on. Flathead, grab it. Bueno. We can also move the bike rim back, and we can also put the chain tightener, but we're definitely gonna have to move the bike rim back. All right, we're filling up our gas. Let's give it the first start. I'm just gonna screw in the spark plug. And let's see if this thing starts up. I'm nervous, don't know why. I think it should just start right up, right? Let's try a starter. All right, you wanna lift it up and I'll twist it? Let's go! Let's go! It's working. Second try. All right, first ride. Hold up. Oh, this thing. Okay, something is not right. Well, this problem led us down a big rabbit hole thinking things were wrong when they actually weren't. So basically what was wrong was our intake was actually very loose. We also had the carb jetted wrong. So we ordered a new carb, we put the right jet in it, which is a 98 jet, and then it will bring us to the present day. Well, not major, but we did change the carburetor because the old one was bogging really bad. So now it runs a lot better. Let's go take it out for a ride. I'm super excited. This thing's gonna be super fun. The only problem is, guys, this bike is really fast. It goes about 40 miles per hour and our brakes are completely cooked. I don't know if you pick it on the camera, but we have 0 brakes. But let's take it for a rip. Even though the brakes are completely gone, and we literally will have no brakes, we gotta take it out. So we have some little special parts for this. Let me show you exactly what we plan on installing on the SE bike. Let's grab this and this. So you might be wondering, what the hell is this? You already have a performance exhaust on. That is what I thought. It is not a performance exhaust. I was looking at the exhaust port on the engine and I realized it is a lot bigger. So I had to get it. So we got this pipe, which I'll put the link to right here, and it's much thicker, has a much bigger power pipe. Also are planning on putting a dual tip exhaust on this thing. So we wanna do something like this. I think that would look super sick. And then the last thing we plan on adding to the SE bike is this high compression billet head with a dual spark plug. All right, well, let's take it for a ride. Let's move the pipes. So it took us a while to get the carb. So what we actually did, we dropped the jet to a 98 jet, and before it was a 110, and it was running a little bit too rich. It wasn't actually the carburetor we had that was the problem. It was actually the jetting, and then obviously the gas we had it in as well. So right now it doesn't have the best mix, but let's go take it out anyways. So obviously it is a push start. So you start pedaling and then you start it up. Oh God, my brakes. So you gotta get pedaling. All the cold start is low-key a little bit hard to start up. Let's see. No, see, it's like bogs. Like I said, the mix on 2 strokes is really important. I was riding this back from my house and I didn't have time. I didn't have time to mix the fuel, so I just poured it in. Sometimes you gotta hope for the best. Why is it doing that? What the hell? Come on. Start off for me, baby. Please. Never done this. It's like firing and then not firing. I think the mix is too strong. I'm gonna smoke it coming out. I think I messed up the fuel mixture. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, so this is on me. Before it was starting out fine. I think I just mixed the fuel really bad. But there we are. And that's why I also think the dual spark plug is gonna help a lot with starting it up. You gotta get it warmed up. Obviously this engine is 300, but you can get the ones for 100 and still get about 40 miles per hour. But the biggest thing with these engines is the gearing. You gotta make sure that the gearing is how you want it. Right now, I have like a 42 tooth sprocket, so it's really big. But what that gives you is more torque. And obviously I do wheelies, so to be honest, more torque is more important than that high top speed. So let me install that new pipe, retune the carb, and put that high compression head. I think even with the gear we have on here now, I think I'll hit 60. I think I'll hit about 50 to 60. Woo! We gotta be careful. I literally have 0 brakes. Now it's running good. It seems to, oh my god. It seems to do that quite a lot where on the cold starts, it really doesn't want to start up. Oh my god. Oh. But then it will just start right up. It's weird. Now it's running good. Let's figure this vlog and see if I can do some wheelies. Even with my atrocious brakes. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Alright, we gotta be a little careful. But it's running much better now. I'll be running better. Woo! He's sounding crisp. This is better. I love this place. It's like a little wheelie playground. But guys, I could not recommend buying this more. It is so fun. It's super easy to install. I mean, I showed you everything, what not to do as well. I did a lot of stuff wrong and fixed it. But it's really fun. I mean, you have a 100cc two-stroke engine on your bike, and it really is a lot of fun. And especially your wheelies and everything, and also just commuting. You could use this as like a getting around vehicle. I have been using it as a getting around vehicle. On the next part of this bike build, oh my god, my brakes are cooked. The next part of this bike build, I'm gonna be replacing the brakes in the back. We're gonna be putting that power pipe on, the high compression head. We're gonna get a perfectly racing, we're gonna get some racing fuel, and we're gonna see how fast this thing will go with all those. Honestly, this exhaust is just, it is just not good for this. It's just too small. The actual size of everything, it needs to be bigger, and that's what the other one will do. It also has a much bigger power pipe, because on two strokes, the exhaust really matters because they actually work off back pressure. So the bigger your pipe is, I guess the more pulses you get going back, what makes you have more power. Look how pretty Miami is, man. I love this place. Yeah, I'm super hyped to get those mods on, get this thing up to at least 50, because right now it goes about 35, obviously, because we have the big sprocket on for wheelies, but whew, it's good enough. This thing's just so fun, guys. All right, let's get some more wheelies. Out of all the stuff we've built so far, I think this is the best one, just because the kit is so easy to install, and it kind of universally works on most bikes. Obviously, if your frame's like, and listen, now it starts up easy. But obviously, if your frame's like a weird frame, it might not. But on most bikes, it generally does work. And it's just so fun, bro. Like, oh, I love that, man. I gotta get these brakes. Woo! Oh. I'm gonna try to wheelie through here and then up to here. Why not give it a try? Oh, thing's too fun, man. Come on. We got it. Come on. Keep it up, Theo. Keep it up, Theo. Keep it up. Come on. Yes! Ah! We did it. Light work. It's so fun to ride this thing. It really is. Like, I'm not even like trying to be like, I'm not even trying to sell it like that, but hey guys, it really is just a lot of fun. Like the bike isn't super heavy, which is nice. Like I don't know how much it all weighs, but like it just feels low-key like a normal bike. Like I wouldn't think you'd pick it up and be like, wow, it's a heavy bike. But yeah, man, these bike engines are actually a really old design. Been around for a while, but I feel like they've actually jumped up in popularity a little more because of how cheap and affordable they are. Like I know they're the e-bikes, but those cost a lot more than $100 two-stroke. And honestly, are probably a little less fun because you don't have a little two-stroke engine under you. So let's give it a pull. I want to go catch those mopeds. Yeah, it's fogging out a little bit. Maybe out a little bit. Sounds pretty good. Wait till, I'm so excited till it has the other exhaust on, dual exit pipes, dual spark plugs on the head, the high compression head. I'll be super sick. Woo! Look at this. And that probably costs like 3 times more than this. Actually, no. Those scooters are actually pretty cheap. It's just so fun. Having a little engine under you is just really unbeatable. Like I understand e-bikes, they are better, honestly. E-bikes are better. You don't get bugged as much as cops and everything. But I just feel like it's unbeatable having a little miniature engine on anything, to be honest. Like, I feel like it just makes it better. Look at that guy. It really does. It just does make things better. And you gotta do this. I was really past this guy. How you doing, Bobby? Guys, these brakes are so good. One thing I've noticed about this thing, when it's so loud, it literally sounds like a mosquito. Everyone loves it. I love it the most though, so I gotta ride it. Pop one up for him. Look at all these people going clubbing when all you need to be happy is a 2-stroke SE bike. Where y'all helmets at, man? Come on, bro. Oh, come on. What? Cat? Worm. Get a helmet, bro. These jits are actually too young. How old are you? How old are you? Get a helmet, bro. I'm telling you. You die. Who the hell is letting their kids outside at 14 on a 45-mile-per-hour e-bike with no helmet? It's crazy how the e-bike scene has changed, because I was young in the e-bike scene. And I went to the OG Texas ride, I went to the Tampa ride. And I was watching Sarance's video of everyone going there. And dude, there are so many kids. And I'm like, how the hell is this 12-year-old kid on a motorbike with like 1,000 other bikers doing a bunch of things with stunts with like a bicycle helmet? It's insane to me. So fun to really, it really is. Just having the power of the 2-stroke and just feeling it like, oh, much cool. Oh my god. Look at it. Also, the best thing about this is, let's see the cop right there, is it's actually street legal, but you still have the bicycle pedal. Yeah, it's street legal, it's fast, you can wheelie it. Dude, also, a singular tank on this, even though the tank is small, and we do have a DWK carburetor, dude, the gas mileage on this thing is insanely good. Like, I don't know why it's so good, but it really is. Alright, I'm gonna ask the cop. I wanna see what he has to think about it. How you doing? You like this? What? Huh? Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. I should get some lights. It's legal because I got pedals. So it's still like a bicycle. You said register, but it has pedals though. I thought if he has pedals, it's like a bicycle.
I think it's a little bit confusing because like all the electric bikes, bikes and stuff like that. But I think that's considered like a moped or something like that.
Okay.
But I think if it has like a motor.
Okay, thank you, brother.
All right, man,
I'm gonna look into it. That guy was hella chill. So, well, I guess you're supposed to register. To be honest, I think that guy was tripping, but he said it was like a black thing, so I take it as it being street legal. I'm not goddamn registering this thing. Everyone loves it. Get back to the shop. Also, I just want to show you guys something. Have a look at the Dirty Boys sign. I love it. It looks so sick. Oh, Mateus opened it for us. Well, there it is, guys. The 100cc two-stroke SC bike, which is not even done yet. We still have the much better exhaust getting put on. We got the high compression head with a dual spark plug. And then we're also gonna do a dual exit exhaust, which is gonna sound super sick. We also got upgraded brakes. We also got a front brake coming because this thing goes way too fast. But yes, guys, absolutely insane. What a ride. That cop was very chill. Well, that is it for today. If you haven't already, comment, like, and subscribe. I appreciate every one of you watching. This build was one of my favorites. In the next video of us working on this, we're installing the high compression dual spark plug head, the high performance pipe, and the dual exhaust. And this thing is gonna rip absolutely insane. We also got some better brakes, so I'll be able to do some better wheelies. But thank you guys for watching. We got 3 videos every single week. So pretty much every 3 days, we're posting a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Peace out. Subscribe or I'm coming for you.